How's it going, everyone? I haven't made a video about a penny stock in a while. A member wanted me to create a video on it, so I'm going to create a video on MLGO and tell you guys my current thoughts on the current, what the price is doing right now and where it's at. So as you can see, we have been into a downtrend on MLGO. It's really hard to trade a stock when price is below EMAs. I mean, look at this. Every time we touch this 20 here, which is this blue band, it goes down. I'm not surprised it's been doing that all the time. It touches the 20, go down. Well, the first time we're finally going above this EMA 20. But the next thing I want to see is I want to see that EMA 5, which is this purple band. I want to see this at the very top. But look at this nasty downturn we've been having for quite some time, okay? We have done a reverse split, 1 for 30. We had our earnings recently. Can't expect a lot from them. But as you can see, the volume has been pretty dead. There's like barely any volume, and now it's starting to ramp up. Now we're getting into a couple of million here. But do I trust this setup here? Well, here's the first thing. We do have the EMA 5 at the very top. We have the EMA 10 and then the 20. But you can see this is still in a longer term downtrend. The EMA 50 is right here. That is a more crucial EMA, and this is telling me, hey, that this is going to be strong resistance if we get up there. So if we do come up to this 50, which is looking at a 66% return, it's a possibility. We all know MLGO has been known for monster pumps, okay? We are at this upper Keltner, which is at extremely oversold setting or overextended setting, so it's hard to maintain it coming up in here. There's a lot of times we're going to come back down because of this settings here. You guys that are in my Discord, you have my setup. Put this on your chart. It'll tell you not to buy these areas because there's just a strong probability it's going to come back down. The next thing I want to show you guys is we are at a base here on the 5. This is not a bad opportunity here. If it does cross below this 20 here, let's say it comes down below this 20, well, that's where you would get stopped out. If I'm looking to play this, I think this is a nice opportunity for a next leg up, in my opinion. I think we can go and make new highs. This is exactly where you want price to pull back to. You don't want to buy it when it's randomly out all throughout these areas. This is what I call no man's land. You wait for price to come up. You're jumping on a trampoline. You're in the midair right up in here. You're jumping in midair. You wait to jump back down. Where are you going to get held on that trampoline is these EMAs. All right, so you jump in midair, you come back down, and then bam, EMA 5 is actually holding right now. So what I would do is definitely get a starter here, buy some more on the 10, and then get stopped out on if it goes below the 20. That is exactly what I do. What is your risk versus reward? Well, just from here to here, you're risking about 10%. Okay. So it's not a bad risk versus reward because you could easily make over 10% on this, right? Comes to new highs, you're looking at a 20, 30%, right? Easily can make new highs here and touch this upper KC. So that's what I think it's going to do. I think it's eventually going to hit this EMA 50. All price action reverts to the mean. You can see we haven't touched this 50 in a very long time, all the way back in, April of 2025. So price will come back to this EMA 50 for sure. All right. But as always, this is a penny. They did just do the reverse split in July, so that's good. They did do that. It was a 1 for 30. Wasn't like tremendous. We had this monstrous consolidation rate in here, and then you see prices starting to come back up. We got volume coming in. You can see down here the bars below. We finally have some volume, so finally got something exciting happening. I like this buy opportunity. Obviously, if you're looking to hold and pray, don't do that. If it crosses below the 20, get the heck out because this is what could happen. It could easily do a false breakout. But like I said, this is, the first time in a very long time we had the EMA 5 breaking above. You can see this is the exact setup we're looking at right here. Literally getting above here, price pulls back to this EMA 5 on this area here, and then bam, makes a new high. This is the exact setup that I'm looking for, and you make a 200% move up. All right. This is a one and done play. So, I definitely approve of it. I definitely see an uptrend trying to form on the daily. So nice little area. One of my favorite penny stocks. Yeah, this will be one of the best setups where you're making an uptrend. EMAs are stacking above. acting as support compared to previously they were acting as resistance. So it's a different kind of trend we're seeing. Obviously, these trends aren't going to last long. These is not a good company. You can't expect this to uptrend for a while. This is a one and done play. Cross below the 20, get out. All right, guys. If you guys want to see more videos and see more of how I like to trade, definitely join the Discord. Click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, hit how to subscribe and hit day trade alerts, okay? And that'll give you access to everything, day trades, swing trades for all low time cost with $12 a month. As always, I love day trading the most. I make much more faster gains, and I'm getting in and out of the market. The market's very risky to hold overnight, but I think you'll like both kind of strategies. I do a lot of this pattern with bigger cap stocks because they tend to uptrend for a very, very long time. But I think you guys are gonna love this strategy. Join the Discord. Click the link down below in YouTube comments below in the description. It'll say, thank you. It'll say how to join the Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Hit how to subscribe and hit day trade alerts, and you can get in for $12 a month. Do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. And awesome week we've had, guys, in the Discord. I'm looking forward to much more gains, and you guys are going to be, I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to quit their 9-to-5 jobs, be more financial free doing this. I have no doubt about it. This strategy is the absolute best of, one, how do you catch trend reversals? How do you follow the trend? And then how to use lower time frames to get into precise entries. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.